They charged through gunfire with swords drawn and turned Sifunku into a battlefield legend. But the most famous part of this story did not begin with a reckless charge. It began in darkness. March 1933, Japanese forces had advanced through Reihei and were pressing toward Sifunku, a strategic pass through the Great Wall northeast of Beijing. The defenders faced a brutal disadvantage. Japanese troops had aircraft, artillery, machine guns, and better equipment. China's 29th Corps, commanded by Song Jiayuan, had rifles and grenades, but far less modern firepower. Many soldiers also carried the Dadao, a heavy Chinese broadsword built for close combat. From a distance, those swords meant almost nothing against machine guns, so the defenders decided not to fight from a distance. They waited for night. Under cover of darkness, assault troops moved through the mountain terrain toward Japanese positions, slowly, quietly, close enough that artillery could no longer protect the men operating it. Then the silence broke. Grenades tore through the defensive positions. Chinese soldiers rushed forward. Rifles fired at close range. Machine gun crews struggled to react. And in the confusion, the Dadao was drawn. This was not medieval warfare. It was a calculated night raid, using darkness, terrain, surprise, grenades, rifles, and blades to neutralize superior weapons. Among the commanders associated with the attack was Zhao Dengyu, whose troops became famous as the Broadsword Warriors. Their raids struck Japanese cavalry and artillery positions and temporarily forced enemy units back from parts of the pass. This is where the legend begins. Across China, the image spread. Soldiers carrying swords into a mechanized war, fighting an enemy with aircraft and artillery, and refusing to surrender the mountain pass, but stay to the end, because the legend hides a harsher truth. Sifunku was not a simple victory. Japanese forces returned. The battle continued for days. Positions changed hands. Aircraft attacked from above. Artillery battered the defenses. And despite the success of the night raids, the Chinese forces could not erase Japan's overwhelming advantage in equipment, mobility, and supplies. The 29th Corps eventually withdrew from Sifunku as the wider defense of the Great Wall collapsed. On May 31, 1933, the Tangu Truce brought the campaign to a temporary end and established a demilitarized zone south of the Great Wall under terms favorable to Japan. So the swords did not defeat the machine guns forever. They bought time. They shocked a stronger enemy. And they proved that superior technology could still be vulnerable when courage met terrain, darkness, and surprise. Sifunku became legendary not because swords won the war, but because, for one night, the machine guns were no longer far enough away.